Well, you lot, I bet I'm gonna have to go in the shop, get a bit of diesel. Look at the prices. 110 for unleaded 0.9 and 113. It's going down. I've heard that it's going to go down because oil prices have gone. But at least there's no one in here. It was a bit packed yesterday, but oh well. Off I go. Off into the land of the unknown. Can you hear the birds tweeting? Is that a focus? That's the bloke who stinks of shit. Properly stinks of shit every day. That's his car. Hope you can hear the birds tweeting, man. It's nice. Well, I was gonna say it's nice to see how quiet it is now, but Friday morning. Cars going up and down. You know, which is a shame. It's a big shame, that is. I mean, it's been really quiet the last few days. You know, it's been brilliant. People have been, you know, staying at home. How are you lot? Hopefully we're in focus. Oh man, lovely Friday morning. Hope you're all well and dandy. It's lovely. It's nice and fresh. You can breathe easy outside again for once. I mean, yeah, it's brilliant. It's a shame to see there's loads of traffic out there on the roads though, given what's happening at the moment. But yeah, I am quite envious of you lot that get to stay at home. I mean, I'd love to stay at home with my beautiful wife. My amazing wife. She's doing a fantastic job looking after the kids when they're not in school and all that, but I've got to keep going, you know. Things don't just stop, do they? Got to keep earning the money so that we can live, and we'll be better off because I'm gonna keep going as long as possible. So yeah, man. But all you lot that get to stay at home, please appreciate the time you're given and spend the time, you know. Bloody hell, I bet there is going to be a lot of pregnancies. I said that to the missus. I said, I bet there's going to be a lot of pregnancies after all that. She said, I don't think so. What's it all about? I don't know. Crazy world, eh? Let's go and see what else we can find in the morning, in the daytime, eh? The old, well, not that they'll ever focus on that non-street light. There we go, kind of. It's quite dark out there still because of old daylight saving. So let's go and see what else we can get and what else we can find on my way. Well, there's still a fair amount of cars in Tesco's here, look. I'm not going in Tesco's, I'm just going past. Oh, ain't that bad actually. But I don't think they're opening anymore, are they, very early? No, the doors are shut, shutters are shut. Shutters are all shut. Ain't that many cars around here. Oh well. Hello. Hello. You see, the shutters were shut in Tesco's, right? So, sorry, out of focus. The shutters were shut in Tesco's, right? They used to open at 24 hour. Now they don't, because they've got to keep, so it's all the you gays, all the you lot, that went out panic buying. You messed everything up there, dudes. You messed everything up. I know you don't care, because you're selfish and you don't care. Well, as long as I'm alright, it doesn't matter about everyone else. But you see, normal things can't happen anymore. I can't go in there to get me bits and bobs for lunch in the morning. So now, you just messed everything up. Not that I'd want to, because I prefer to bring my own stuff. You know, I don't want to be going to too many shops. But that's not the point, you know. It's going to take shops a long while to recover from this because it has a knock-on effect. Yeah, well, I'm sorry about the out-of-focusness. It's not very good, this camera. I need a new one, but I can't afford a new one, alright? So stop going on about it. No, seriously though, you know, the shops put in big orders to the suppliers. The suppliers, you know, are overwhelmed. The people who make the food and package it are overwhelmed trying to keep up with the wholesalers, who then, if they go to a wholesaler, that is, they might come straight from the manufacturers and some things, I don't know. Probably does. But then, you know, the shops are waiting, and then when it does get there, everyone just goes straight to it because you're all selfish. And then that goes, and then the shops are like, oh no, but get some more. So they make a bigger order to the bloody wholesalers or to the manufacturers, and who can't keep up with it. And then, oh mate, it's going to take a long time. I hope you lot ain't panic buying, and the ones who did panic buy it, I hope you feel very ashamed of yourself. I know you won't, because you're selfish people, because that's why you've done it in the first place, because you're selfish. You know, people like that are never going to be, and they will never care. No. Yeah, never mind. People who went out panic buying, right, and bought all the food, and a lot of it got wasted, because I saw it, I saw a photograph of it on the internet. There's someone there going, this whole bloody family. I see a photograph on the internet, right, of a council that put it up, of loads of fresh food, vegetables, bread, all sorts that has gone rotten, outside some bins from some council flats. You know, so a lot of it didn't even get eaten. It was ridiculous, man. All the people who went out panic buying, if I was in charge of the country, right, I don't care about privacy, because this is an exception. I would demand the banks, all the bank statements for all the people that around this occasion went to the supermarkets and spent a lot of money, or did an unusual supermarket shop and bought a lot of stuff. All you lot, they're a panic buyer in my books, which means that I would have you all rounded up, and I would have you all, you know, I'd strip you all of everything apart from clothes, because that'd be something entirely different altogether. But food wise, I'd have you strip everything you've got, and you'd have to live on bare minimum, yeah, rice and beans, something of that nature, for 6 months. Alright? Just to try and teach you a lesson, not to be stupid. That's what I would do if I was in charge. But there's a lot of things I would do if I was in charge, and a lot of things probably wouldn't be allowed. But there we go. But some people, you've just got to teach a lesson there, my friends. But there's loads of positives. Loads of positives. Oh my giddy aunt, right? Do you want to hear some positives? I'll show you some. I'll tell you some bloody positives in a minute. Oh man, there's millions of them. Right, let me just move location, and when the daylight turns up a little bit more, I'll tell you a few positives that some of you may not have realised. So, some of you might be thinking, what on earth can be a positive of coming out of this situation? Well, if there's a fat person, I might have already said this before, but I'll reiterate it for those of you that didn't see it. If there's a fat person, right, on a diet, perhaps they didn't want to go on a diet, but they needed to, or they were on a diet, but couldn't quite make it due to temptation of being able to go to the takeaway shop, or McDonald's, or just down the supermarket. Well, can't do that now. Their diet's going to be performing fantastically. People who were trying to quit smoking, but couldn't because they were able to just keep going and buying cigarettes whenever they wanted, or perhaps they weren't trying to give up, but they needed to for their health because they smoked too much. They can't just go out and buy cigarettes. They'll try. I dare say there'll be one of these people that will try, but most of the shops are sold out because everyone's panic bought them. So once that supply runs out, the people that have panic bought them, they won't have any more. So they'll be quitting smoking. I know 2 people already that have quit smoking because they don't want to go out and go and buy their cigarette. What, you're going to put one in the bedroom, one in the living room, and have one in the bedroom, yeah?
Yeah, Roger. I'm just going to tap into the antenna supply up here, put a T-piece in, and then I'm going to run the cable downstairs. I'm going to run it down the cavity wall, so it's hidden. Then under the floor to where I want it. And when I get up, all I've got to do is flick a switch up here, and it puts it on down there.
That's right, yeah, an antenna switch, yeah, mate. That's what I got at home. Yeah, lovely, dude. Yeah, there you go. And then you'll be able to talk on the radio from all over the house. Oh, dude, you got it made. Do you know that? Bloody hell. That's old Trevor, that is. He's in Rochester, Kent.
With me and my bloody sleeping mate. God, I can just keep sleeping. Since I had this operation,
you had a heart bypass.
I don't sleep in the day. Well, I tell a lie. I tell it. If I'm watching something on my laptop, very often, I'll doze off.
How's it going, you lot? Oh, mate, for the first part of this video now, it's probably... Oh, it's more than a week gone now, I suppose, and I've just realised I didn't really finish it off, and I was looking through the footage, I was thinking, fucking hell, like, I didn't do anything with that, so I thought I'd just carry it on here. How's everyone doing, mate? It's bloody brilliant day. Well, it's only morning so far. What's the time? 21 minutes past 6 in the morning now, so I'm going to start work in a minute, but thought I'd just say hello. What a brilliant day it looks like it's going to be anyway. It looks like it's going to be a bloody brilliant day. Yeah, so, oh mate, what's going on? Oh, I'll show you what I've been doing. I'll show you what I've been doing. This is what I've been doing. Watch this. I've been playing around with these little RC cars. That's my Kyosha, that's my MP9, and that's a FTX Carnage that I bought for my daughter for Christmas. But we ain't been only had a chance. I was waiting for the summer so we can go out and have a go of it. They're nitro, obviously, but she likes it. She had a little go, but it was cold at Christmas, you know, so we've been waiting for a summer to come. But obviously the way things are at the moment, I'm sure you lot are very aware of what's going on at the moment, so I'm just spraying it out on my way to work. I've got there's no one around, you know, so on my way to work there's a little bit of land that I found. There's no one there anywhere whatsoever, so I should be alright. As far as you lot are going, you shouldn't be going out, well, there's no one there, so I had a little play around with it, had a little go. It's alright. Took me MP9, I've been having a go with that some mornings, you know, just for a bit of entertainment. It's got a bit muddy, look. So I've been playing around with that, my friend. That's what I've been doing. I was thinking about maybe doing like, I can't really do like a daily video because I ain't got the time to edit the bloody thing in the evening. But I was thinking about doing one, you know, but yeah, I ain't really got a lot to say and I don't really have much to do in a day. But if this whole country goes on sort of like what they call a lockdown, or if like the work I'm doing stops and I have to go on a lockdown anyway because everyone goes home, then I'll probably do a daily video, like, you know, what I'm not up to in the current situation. So that'll be interesting, but I hope it don't come to that because well, I don't want to. I need to keep on bloody working there, dudes, you know, carry on as normal sort of thing, because otherwise we're going to be very far behind. That's the only reason I do it there, my friends. The only reason I do it is for my family. Everyone, they don't understand it, right? They don't understand. There's more to life than work. Yeah, but these days you can't have a life if you don't go to work because you don't have any money, and you all walk around going, I want this, I want that, I want to do this, I want to do that. And then when I turn around and go, well, we've got no money. Well, why have we got no money? Well, because you made me not go to work to do this. Oh, bloody hell, what's the matter with these people? Got to go to work to earn money to have fun in life. That's how it is, especially in England. Especially in England. I watched a video last night on some Americans, right? They come to England and then they done a video on all the things they've noticed that were different about England to America, right? And they turned around and bloody said, I couldn't believe this. They went, well, England hasn't really had that much migration. What? What there, my friends? Not really had that much migration. We're fucking full up. There's too much of people in this country. Too much, not enough bloody migration. There's too much migration in this country. The country's full up, and because the government are adamant on letting a load of people in and being all nice, you're welcome to our country. Of course you're welcome. Anybody's welcome in our country. Now we're full up and they're going, well, better build more houses. So they're destroying everything and not building more bloody houses. So to you Americans that think England hasn't had much migration, you are very much deluded. Because we've had far too fucking much. Far too much. You got a bigger country than us, you take some of them. We're only a little country. Bloody hell, we're going to start sinking soon. We're an island, aren't we? We're sink. Bloody hell, what's it all about? Anyway, you lot, right, sorry about that. I'll get off topic very quickly. We're not off topic, but I keep going on, mate. Hey, trust me, you don't want to start talking to me, because if you start talking to me, we talk for years, and I've, you know, bloody hell, I've got a lot of opinions. Anyway, enough of that. So, yeah, that's it. I don't know what the... I ain't got a bloody clue what this video is going to consist of. It's probably... You're probably not even watching this. You probably give up years ago because it was shit and boring, but... There we go. I'm going to go now. I'll catch you later, and I hope it wasn't a boring video. I ain't got a clue what's going to be in front of this one filming this, because as I said, I filmed the first part of this bloody couple of weeks ago, and I realised I didn't really, you know, I just sort of stopped, and I was like, well, I looked through the footage is at home, and I looked through it the other day, and I was like, fucking hell, there's nothing, where's the rest of it? So I thought what I'll do is I'll bring a camera and I'll film the rest of it, but now I've just done that, and I don't know if it's going to be any good or what the context is going to be. So I'll catch you later, you lot. Have a brilliant day, and yeah, all the best.